For the demo of the live feature of the Analyzer software, we have set up our Pocket 2 camera on a tripod and are monitoring the temperature of a room heater. On my screen, you can see the Analyzer desktop software open to the Live tab. The thermal image that we see here is directly streaming from our Pocket 2 thermal camera that we have connected via USB. Because we want to monitor the heating pattern of our room heater, let us open the live temperature line graph from the menu. Once the graph is open on the screen, the software will start plotting the maximum temperature of the image. We can also choose to add lines for the minimum and the average temperature within the image. Now, let's say that we want to monitor different areas on the heater fins separately and study how the temperature is distributed in the different quadrants of the heater, analyzing this from just the maximum, minimum and average temperature of the whole image is a tough job. For this, we can add different polygons on our image, which will make it easy to study the variation of temperature within different parts of the image. We will now place a single point marker near the fan outlet of the room heater to monitor the surface temperature as well. Apart from the polygon and single point markers, the software has the capability to add line and delta markers as well. At the bottom of the screen, we can see the real-time temperature line graph. Within this graph, there are individual lines for each of the markers that we have added on the image. By default, the maximum temperature in each region of the image is plotted onto the graph. We can also add the minimum and average temperatures of each region to this plot, but it is not necessary in this case. This feature is very useful for studies where the heating or cooling pattern of specific objects need to be studied. We can also export the data collected by the graph in a CSV format. This is the data that was generated during our demo. In the beginning of the recording, when the markers had not yet been placed, we only see the temperature logging data for the maximum, minimum, and average temperatures within the image. As the markers are added, temperature data for those regions is also recorded in the subsequent columns. This data is time-stamped to ensure proper analysis. Or electrical testing and measurement solutions, visit our website or drop us an email, and we would be happy to assist you.